First up, we are going to be doing our tanks. So the best in slot, chat. Well, in my opinion, as you guys can see, everyone complaining on Twitter, the pros, the average players, all this stuff, I do think the best in slot is going to be the Devil of the Dinosaur. We really don't have to have a conversation about this one or a debate. I do think he's just the best in the slot right now. Other characters that I think are very good in the tank slot, I do think Venom is probably going to be one of your best tanks as well. For dive, a lot of characters are dive meta right now, chat, as you guys can see with Black Cat, and we'll get to all the DPS characters later. We have Captain America. Captain America, I do not think he is the best in slot, but I do think he is going to be an S tier character because he is a very good dive character. He has a lot of survivability. He's very annoying. He just does the job. It's a very good distraction. Magneto. Okay, my problem with Magneto right now, chat, is I think Magneto has been one of the most consistent and best tanks in the game. But this meta, I don't think suits Magneto right now. I think maybe I'm not trying to make this by the way, this tier list is, I am not trying to make this a high tier list. I am not trying to make this a high ranked tier list or a pro tier list. I am trying to think of something. You know what? You know what would be a great idea for a tier list? I should grab someone from chat who's like in the metal ranks, and me and the metal rank player talk about the meta. That has probably never been done. And that way you get a high rank player's mentality and a lower rank player's mentality. Hello. Do you want to introduce yourself to chat before we begin?
Sure. I'm Cargo Sharks. I am peak GM season 1.5, but right now I'm hanging around in Plat 2.
Which is fine. I mean, it's the brand new season, so everyone's like, you know, a little lower than expected right now.
Yeah, and I'm usually into Diamond 3.
Okay, cool. By the way, chat, this is your fellow community member. If you be mean, I will grab you by the balls and I will fucking twist them. I'm gonna, I guess, be the higher voice. You're gonna be for the chatters. Okay. I think right now the best in slot, I don't know about your games, but I do think Devil Dinosaur is the best in slot character. Do you agree in the games?
It seems like yes, in the lower ranks, he's been beating everyone's ass. So I would definitely agree with Devil Dinosaur.
Okay, awesome. And how do you feel about Venom and Captain America? And then we'll continue with the other characters.
I think Venom in the lower ranks is actually like more around B tier. People can't seem to play him correctly. But Cap, yeah, he beats ass in the back line.
So you would put Venom in B tier?
Yeah.
And how about Captain America? You said Captain America is good in the games that you play?
Yeah. I think he would be A or S tier. Nobody can seem to manage him.
A or S. Okay, so what would you think? You have to pick one.
I'll do A.
We'll do A? Okay. Pretty good. Okay, so I have to do all this, but I'll do that later. Magneto is the next character. Like I was saying to chat, I think Magneto has been a very consistent character, but right now I don't think he fits the meta, so I would actually put Magneto in A tier.
A as well. We're not seeing a lot of Magneto, but I think that's also because not a lot of people are playing Cloak and Dagger.
But that is a very huge... You put Magneto in A?
Yeah.
That is a very huge misconception, though. You don't have to play Magneto because there's a Cloak and Dagger. Magneto can counter a lot of other characters. On the top of my head, Star-Lord, Punisher, I mean, a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I just don't think people are playing him like that. They're not sucking up the Star-Lord ult.
Really? Okay. Do people in your games just... if they see a Cloak and Dagger, then they go Magneto, even though there's like a Punisher and Star-Lord and all this stuff?
Yup.
Really? Okay. Before I get to this character, I want to know yours. Angela, where would you put Angela in your tier list?
So in my tier list, Angela would probably go B tier.
You would put Angela in B tier?
Yes.
Okay, I would put Angela in F. I think Angela is the worst character in tank right now. I don't think Angela is good at all. I mean, we've been watching the tournament chat. Angela is just not good, bro. I'm sorry, but Angela is not good. Okay, Rogue. Where would you put Rogue?
Oh, playing for the vibes.
Rogue in lower ranks is playing for the vibes, really?
Yeah. Maybe it's because I can hit a freeze on her very easily, but I don't know.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
How about Rogue with Gambit? Would you change that at all?
Gambit's always banned, so I haven't seen it.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Personally, for me, I would put Rogue, we'll do without the team up first, chat. Without the team up first, I would probably put Rogue in maybe the lower end. I don't think she's one of the best tanks, without Rogue. I would probably put Rogue in C, but if you have sorry, not Rogue. If you have a Gambit, Rogue would be in C. If you don't have a Gambit, Rogue is in C. If you do have a Rogue, I would probably put... Fuck! If you have a Gambit with Rogue, I would put Rogue much higher as in an A. Probably not an S. I would probably do an S, but we're doing no. No Gambit. Emma Frost. What would you think? She just got buffed. She got changed. Where would you think Emma Frost would be?
A tier.
A tier. Okay. Yeah. I would probably agree with you. But I do think she is very complicated. I do think she's much better in a spot she is right now. So I'm gonna put her in S. The reason I'm putting her in S is in my games, usually you see a Devil Dinosaur if he's not banned, and the other teammate that is not Devil Dinosaur is going to be the Emma. And that's because you bully front lines. Basically, the dinosaur will chomp someone down, turn around. If it's a tank, throw him into your backline. Then the Emma grabs him and then slams him on the ground, and it's a pretty fast kill. And you bully front lines with that.
I think for where I'm at, a lot of people aren't playing tank. There's not a lot of tank players, and so Emma, she's a easy comfort pick for a lot of folks because when she first came out, people learned how to play her, and she was cool and fun. So that's like, yeah.
I could agree with that. I think Emma as a DPS player is one of the best DPS friendly tanks to pick up. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Where would you think Penny is right now? I feel like Penny is really broken for, you know, when I do Elo Hell videos and we're doing like a silver or gold player chat, I do see a lot of players run into the nest and die. So.
Yeah. I think Penny's also the same. When people decide to play her, she's also banned a lot in my ranks. I would put her at probably S.
What? Penny's an S tier? No way.
Nobody kills the nest. They can't even do the Groot wall thing.
What do you mean the Groot wall thing?
Using Groot wall to kill the nests.
What do you mean? You could put a Groot wall on a nest and it destroys it?
Yeah.
I never fucking knew that. I mean, it tells you how much I play Groot, but like I never actually knew that. Wow. In my honest opinion, I would probably say she's a very tricky character. I would probably put her in C. The reason I'm thinking she's a C tier character is, well, I do think on a lot of maps when it's the first point, you pick Penny because she's really good on first point. Very good defensive character, but after first point, usually you want to swap off. So I think it depends on the map. I'm going to put her in C. I don't think she's a B tier character. No.
That's valid.
I think she's very situational. The Thing.
The Thong. I would put him in A.
A. Okay.
He's another one of those comfort picks for folks. He's easy to pick up.
Okay, fair enough. I do think he's a very good character right now. I would either say he's either A or a B tier character. I think he's very situational as well. If the other team is playing full dive, I do think you pick the Thing, and then he counters a lot of these dive characters. So, that's probably where I would put him. If you're not playing against dive and you're playing the Thing, I do think you're probably going to get blown up. And if the other team is running, let's say, a Devil Dinosaur or Emma Frost, you're probably going to get deleted.
Mm-hmm.
Thor. Where would you... Actually, I put this here because I want to put this guy here. Where would you put Thor?
I would put Thor probably in C tier.
C?
A good Thor can, at least like my rank, can actually terrorize the backlines.
If he could terrorize the backlines, why would you keep him in C?
Mostly because like he's also easily countered. It's like a 50-50 because like usually people pick Thor because he's popular, other than like him actually being good. So it's like a coin toss on if people are really good or if they're beating ass in the backline.
Something I noticed with chat, you can never get them to agree on anything.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay, Hulk. Where would you think the Hulk is?
S.
S tier on Hulk? Really?
Yeah.
Protect your ball.
Why is that?
A good one is like just always jumping in and out and like using his bubbles properly. Granted, I'll never get bubbled by a Hulk, but he's like impossible to kill.
Really? Usually when I think of, you know, we have done an Elo Hell recently, so that's why I'm saying this. When I think of a lower ranked player playing either the Thing or Hulk, I never see them get low HP and then get out. They're always going in, they die, and then that's the only time they get out is because they're respawning. We literally just watched the Thing player say he was the best Thing player, and that's what exactly he was doing.
I feel that, and probably I haven't been in bronze in a long time, so maybe that's more accurate in bronze.
Okay. I would probably put Hulk in A myself. Not just quite S. I would say he is a very good character, though. Not better than Venom and Captain America, though, at Dive. Oh, went everywhere. The last two tanks that we have, Groot and Strange, but we'll start with Groot first. Where do you think Groot is?
I think Groot is S tier when people actually play him.
Do not a lot of people play Groot?
It doesn't seem that way unless like no, it's just been a lot of Devil Dinosaur and Strange actually. And,
really? So
yeah,
I'll let you go for Strange right now. Where would you put Strange? Because you say a lot of people play him.
I would put Strange in probably B.
So a lot of people are playing Strange right now, but he's a B tier character?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, just because he's popular doesn't mean he's good.
Okay. So the thing I will say is that I do think Groot is, if you're not playing Dive, because it's a Dive-heavy meta, I do think he's going to be one of the best tanks that you could play. He has always been a very consistent, strong tank. He does get his ult fast. And he also has one of the most powerful ults. Obviously, it brings everyone together, and then you could combo it with a lot of other things. So, I do think Groot is good. Groot is not good until Devil Dinosaur, though. And also Strange. I think Strange is a very consistent character, but I don't think he's probably going to be one of the best. So, I do think he's also going to be kind of an A-tier character.
Okay.
I don't know. Strange is a very consistent character as well. I would even put him with S, but I do think he's A because he gets bullied by the dinosaur as well. And Emma Frost.
I think S would be crazy, but I'm also not your rank, so.
Soon enough. You'll be there.
Imagine.
Soon enough. Since you're the guest, what would you like to do? You want to go to supports, or do you want to do a lot of these DPS characters?
We can do DPS. I'm a support main, so maybe my like input is also a little biased, but
Oh, no problem at all. Okay, I guess we'll go from top to bottom. Where would you think our boy Black Panther would be?
playing for the vibes.
Playing for the vibes. Okay, I would put him in D.
Really?
I think he does. He's not the strongest dive character, but if the enemy team is playing dive and you have some guy who lives and breathes Wakanda, then like he's going to be insane.
I see. I think because in the lower ranks he was banned like for so many seasons, people are out of practice with him, so he doesn't get picked very much anymore.
That is true. That is true. I do think the characters who... I think he's a very annoying character. I do think there are, like I said, other better dive characters that we'll get to. But I don't think he's Oh yeah, I forgot tank pool. Chat, there's only one thing here, so it's actually kind of bad. Tank pool, I don't see him that much. I'd probably put tank pool in probably the pros play him, but I don't see him at all. I'd probably put him in B.
I've been seeing more support pool than tank pool because of the nerfs, which is pain for me.
So you would put tank pool in
I would put him in B as well. He's still
B?
okay, but
Okay. You did say something that I also noticed a lot too. I have started seeing a lot more support pool for some reason, and every time there's a support pool, I lose my game. So what we could go DPS pool for now. Where do you think DPS pool is?
I would put him D probably.
Okay.
I've never
DPS.
seen one like pop off.
That is true. I rarely see DPS pools pop off, but the ones that do pop off are like the JIT word, or it's like it's not really a lot of people that play DPS pool. Little Souls is another one of them. Yeah, but that's what I mean, chat. Like you have a very small sample pool, but that very small sample pool does pop off. I will say, in my opinion, I'd probably say B.
Okay.
Doesn't Necros play DPS pool? Oh, he does? Okay, so I'll probably move DPS pool to probably C now. Some shower just brought up a good okay, so you did that. You put DPS pool in D. Okay, and then we'll save him for the supports. Ooh, my next character is Black Widow. Where do you have Black Widow?
Oh, playing for the vibes. You'll get one that like pops off just because like people get confused or something, but no, it's bad.
I agree. I mean, there's no explanation. Chat, they have to rework. I don't know. That's a very tricky thing, though. How do you rework Black Widow, though? Because she obviously is a sniper. How do you rework her? You can't have her one-shot, because if she can one-shot, then the whole community is going to be up in flames. I just don't know what you could do with that character.
So what you do is like you make her ass bigger, and then like she gets a clap, and she claps with her ass, and that will stun the team.
What? What are you? What are you saying? What? Okay, chat. That is not me. I did not say that. That is Cargo. Okay, moving on. Hawkeye.
I would put Hawkeye in C.
Hawkeye's in C. That is true. I don't think Hawkeye is a really good character right now. I do think he's not that good. I don't think he's being played right now. So Hawkeye, I would actually put... The only person I ever see play Hawkeye... Chat, the only person I can think of when I play Hawkeye is Moxie. Does Moxie play Hawkeye? Do you guys watch him? Does he still play Hawkeye? Because I would probably put Hawkeye in D tier. I've never seen... I don't see Hawkeye in my games. And when Hawkeye gets played, I usually lose. I think I've seen him once. I don't see Hawkeye at all.
Hella is... Oh, goodness. I would put Hella in A tier.
A tier.
S if people are shooting, like hitting their shots, but I think where I'm at, she's A.
Okay. You know what? Our next character I want to hear your thoughts on this one next. Hella, I would say that, in my opinion, Hella is probably going to be a B tier. I don't think she's all that bad, but I also don't think she's all that good. I personally think she's really good when she has the team up. I think the team up moves her up to A, but not S. But I think she's very consistent, I would say.
Yeah.
But going on to the next character, I do think this is going to be the character that you have to play. Phoenix is really good. They buffed her. She's really strong. She's going to be the best in slot. With other characters, I will say as well. But
no, I agree. Phoenix is best in slot in my elo as well, and she's banned pretty much all the time.
Okay. Makes sense. I mean, she's busted right now. They changed her a little bit. She does more damage if you hit your shots. A lot of combustions as well. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but when there's a devil dinosaur on the field and his head is huge, you keep headshotting that devil dinosaur and everyone just keeps blowing up and blowing up and blowing up. You get your ult pretty fast. I think the fastest I got my ult on Hella this season was like 14 seconds, which is crazy. Jeez. I'm pretty sure I think I did. Iron Fist.
A-ish. If there was like a B.5, I would put him there.
A B.5. Okay. Respect it. Let's see if my face is starting to. There. Iron Fist is A. I do think he is very annoying recently. I wouldn't probably put him in A. I'd probably put him a tier lower, and I'll probably say probably B. So
okay.
we're pretty much the same there almost. Iron Man.
Ooh, D tier.
Your first D tier character is Iron Man.
Yeah.
Why Iron Man a D tier? I feel like in lower ranks, people actually don't look up, and therefore Iron Man would actually be a very strong character.
Which is very true. I've had a couple of games in my where he was just beating our ass, just floating around in the air. But I do think if someone like chooses to use their brain and just picks Punisher, like he melts. So
okay. Iron Man, Chat, do you put Iron Man or D or F? I don't see Iron Man in my games.
I would probably put him in F then.
Do you want to move your Iron Man?
No, he's gonna stay in D for me, but if you're not saying him.
Yeah, I don't see him at all, personally. Magic.
Magic is, I think I would put her in A tier. Oh, I have so many A's. I actually would put her in B tier. She's not as good as Iron Fist.
You can have a lot of A's. It's no problem.
Sure.
Let me see if I can, like, make it... Can you make this, like, half and half? No, you're probably not, right? I need to move my fat head. I'm gonna move my fat head down here. Yeah, you can keep him in A. There's a lot of characters. There's almost 50 characters in this game, or there's probably 50 characters now. So we have a pretty big tier list. Magic for me, I would probably say is ooh, I think Magic is not the best dive character right now. Kingsman would probably have a easier explanation on this, but I do think Iron Fist is a little better than Magic. I don't think Magic is in a good spot right now, even though it is kind of a dive meta. And we will get to why there's other better characters, in my opinion, chat. You guys, I know, are pretty much waiting for me to say, oh my god, Black Cat, that's going to be the character to go. But slowly but surely, you put Magic in B tier. That's fine. Moon Knight. Where would you put Moon Knight?
I would put Moon Knight in S tier.
Moon Knight in S tier, which I can agree with. I would not put him as high. I'd probably put him in A.
That makes sense.
That's
no
good.
one shoots the fucking onk.
True. Also, I don't know if people know this, but if you are playing Moon Knight and the other team has a Punisher and Dinosaur, you shred them because your Unk will bounce between them two and you literally kill them instantly. So if you're also playing Punisher, don't go on your Devil Dinosaur if the other team has a Moon Knight. You will get shredded and killed right away. We'll do no more without the team up.
No more without the team up is B for me.
I am going to say Namor is actually higher than that. I'm going to say A. He's good at he's good for counter dive. Even if the other team has a really good dive, which is really strong right now, you put your squids down, your squids will do a great job. So
I think if more people flanked with him, he would probably be better in my ranks, but people just like throw their squids like either on a wall or in front of them and are shooting from the back lane.
Which is, I mean, that just comes with game time. There are times where you want to stay with your team because the other team is diving you and you want to absorb that dive and you want to kill them. But there are also times where you have to pick and choose your battles. You can't go on the flank. If the other team is diving your team, you could put your squids and go from the back line. But it's a battle of, like, you know, who kills whose team faster. So pretty, it's a pick and choose your battle, basically, type of thing. Psylocke.
I would put Psylocke in A tier. Not a lot of people are playing her, but she's also like, people know how to patty cake through her ult, and if they're not getting picks, then they're useless anyway.
Okay, fair enough. I'd agree with you. I think Psylocke is a very consistent and strong character. She's good, and plus she's really good at dive. She can go in and do a lot of damage or flank from the back. So I do agree. Scarlet Witch.
So I'm gonna put Wanda at C, and hear me out. It's because there's so many support players down in Plat and Diamond, and so we're all picking support, and their comfort DPS pick will always be Wanda. So if you have a Wanda on your team, it's because the support player's trying to fill.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's actually kind of crazy that you say that support players are trying to fill. It's the same thing with tanks. If you have 3 tank players on your team, 3 tanks is still a viable strat. Just like how 3 supports is a viable strat. So it's just because you have 2-2-2 or 2 people picked supports first, you can pick another support. There are characters who do fit in that category. Like if you have 2 main supports, you could also go Mantis, you could go Ultron, you could go Adam Warlock. There's still a lot of things that you could do. So you put her in C tier. I am going to put Scarlet Witch. Oh my god, I want to put her in the vibes, man. I have not seen a Scarlet Witch in my game. I personally have not seen a Scarlet Witch in my game.
There's that one guy that plays a lot of Wanda, Jirot. You've duoed with him before.
When did I duo with him? Because I have not remember this.
Oh, it was like a few seasons ago.
There is one person that I know that plays Scarlet Witch and only Scarlet Witch. They go like Maximoff. I don't know. Chat. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? There's a person who goes by Max me off. Max me off. Mulch Maximi, that guy. He only plays Scarlet Witch, but I have not seen him in a very long time. Yeah, so, okay, Spider-Man. I think this is going to be a very, for some reason, I feel like it's going to be a very high one for you.
So I would put him in, probably B. I've had, like, some really good Spider-Mans and some really awful ones, and they're in every single fucking game unless he's banned.
That is true. I would put him not in B, but I'll probably put him in A. He's very good, you know, being annoying, diving, all that stuff. Plus, he did get a little change to his ultimate ability. I don't think that makes him broken, though, but he is, you can still cancel his ult. I don't know. Spider-Man players are a hit or miss, chat. The reason I like A is because there are some Spider-Man players out there who look like before they got on Marvel Rivals, they took 9,000 milligrams of Adderall, sniffed some crack off their table, I don't know, and then they're playing insane. I don't know. We all have seen those Spider-Mans before. A few days ago, I remember playing against a Spider-Man and saying, wow, that Spider-Man is one of the best Spider-Man players I've ever seen. But sometimes you guys get those Spider-Man players who go in your voice chat and they're like, hey man, guys, let's not ban Spider-Man. I'm the best Spider-Man in this game. Trust me. And then you're like, okay, whatever, I'll trust you. The enemy team's Spider-Man is kicking your ass while that Spider-Man that said trust him is 1-12, and you're losing the game, and he's still saying, hey guys, I need you to trust me. Like, hey, we all been there. We all been there. So, Spider-Man can be S, consistent ones can be an A, horrible ones, B or lower. Squirrel Girl.
I would put Squirt Girl at D.
Wait, Squirrel Girl.
Sorry, Squirrel Girl at D. Mostly because, same as Wanda, support DPS comfort pick can go crazy because nobody knows how to position themselves, but it's still bad.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I don't see Squirrel Girl at all. I think she could probably be good on some maps with spam. She has one map, D tier. So you are saying that a whole character moves up the list because one map she's kind of good at? No, I don't think so. Star-Lord. Ooh, it's gonna be a good one.
I would say S. Probably like one step away from best in slot, but he's pretty S.
See, I would completely... See, this is a tough one for me. I want to put Star-Lord in best in slot, but I think Star-Lord is going to be an S just because I think the last best in slot is... You guys know who it's going to go to. I just can't put the same character in the same thing, bro. Oh, I messed her other thing. You said S, right? Sorry.
Yeah, S. This is fine.
Okay, so we agree there. We agree there. Yeah, our best in slots are looking like the same, so it's good. You know, I just wanna go ahead and do this. Black Cat in your rank. What is she best in slot?
Yeah, I would say Black Cat's best in slot. Also banned all the time.
Okay, I had to get that one out the way. Black Cat is one of the best characters out right now, chat. You see her in pro play. She's just disgusting. I don't know, man. Now this is gonna be a tricky one. Storm.
I would put Storm down B tier.
Storm is in. Okay. For me personally, I don't even play Storm that much, but I'm always on the Storm train. I always think Storm is a very high value pick, especially in the previous season. She was a very low pick rate, but she had always a very high win rate. She's very consistent. A lot of people don't know about that. I think Storm is a very consistent character, but during this dive meta and during this meta, I don't think she's really good, so I'd probably put her in D.
That's valid.
Personally, for myself, chat. I don't see a lot of Storm players, especially with how much, like, you know, Punisher's probably being played right now, and Star-Lord deletes Storm. Okay, up next, who do we have? Punisher.
Punisher, I would put him in A tier, mostly because like he's really consistent and just an all around like wholesome pick. He's just good.
He's a wholesome pick. Personally, for me, chat, I'd put Punisher in A tier, man. I think, if not A, I'd put him in S. I think Punisher is a really good tank, man. Not tank, a really good DPS, bro. Not only does he... Bro, a lot of people are not playing Magneto right now. You guys need to understand, this is my thought process. A lot of people are not playing Magneto right now. A lot of people are playing Emma Frost, they're playing Doctor Strange, or they're playing the big Groot, or they're playing the big guy, Devil Dinosaur. You shred Devil Dinosaur. You build your ult so fast, and not only that you build your ult so fast, you kill through any support ult. Bro, he is such a good pick right now. No. He is such a good pick right now, man.
And his gunplay is just so easy to get a handle on that he's easy to pick up for everyone.
True. And his team up is a lot of fun. No, who doesn't like riding their friends? They're dinosaurs. So.
Right.
Next up, Bucky. I'll let you go first because I might be a little biased in this one.
I would put Bucky in B tier. And B is not bad. He's like middle of the you know, pool.
Breaking my heart.
I know, I'm sorry.
I put Bucky in A tier. I think he's good. Depends who's
you're good on Bucky.
Well, I'm trying to teach, you know, the younger generation that when you play Bucky, you need to... Oh, the one thing that they did change, I would put him higher, but the one thing they did change is his uppercut, which does flark with a lot of the other flankers, but I still think he is a very consistent pick. He has a hook. He could do a lot with his hook, chat. Hey, I still have... and even in this season right now, I have a 60% win rate with Bucky, so... Wolverine.
I don't see him a lot. I'd put Wolverine maybe in C.
You don't see Wolverine a lot, really. C tier, I think he's a very strong character right now. I'd probably put him either in A or S. A or S, A or S, A or S, A or S. Probably S.
Really?
He's a very strong pick right now. He deletes Devil Dinosaur. He actually deletes Devil Dinosaur. Wolverine is really strong. He's not the best. I would pick either Star-Lord or Phoenix or Black Cat over him, but I do think he's a very consistent. I would play him, but I am not good on Wolverine. So
Yeah, I've seen.
You've seen, wow. Mr. Fantastic.
Pisses me off. I would put him in D tier.
I would also put him in a very low tier. You know, you would think a character like Mr. Fantastic would do really good with helping his team against Dive and all that stuff, but I think they kind of changed him. I don't think he's good right now.
He doesn't die, but he doesn't do anything.
True. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. Human Torch.
I would put Torch in either D or Playing for the Vibes.
Ooh, you gotta pick one.
I'll do D.
You'll do D? Okay, I don't think he's that bad. I think he's still pretty bad, but I don't think he's that bad throwing for the vibes. I'd probably put him in C. There are some teams that play Human Torch, chat. Human Torch, I think, can pull off some things, especially if you have like an Ultron or something. 3 supports. I think he's very situational though. But I do think he's a C. I don't think he's all that bad. Blade.
Playing for the Vibes.
I mean, yeah. I would rather have a Blade than any of these characters down here. So I'd probably say D. Yeah.
That's valid.
Daredevil.
Daredevil, when people can play him, I would put him in S tier. He's another one that's banned all the time.
You put Daredevil in S tier. I would agree with you on that one. He's a very strong character. We see him played a lot in Marvel Rivals Ignite. I do think if you don't have a really good cat player, a black cat player, a lot of people do pick Daredevil because you can mark the black cat. You see her in her invisibility. You can mark her. And also, he's still a really good melee dive character. And dive is very strong. And last but not least, the last DPS character, Elsa. We have started seeing a little bit of more teams picking up Elsa.
I would
What are your
put
thoughts?
Elsa in A tier.
You would put Elsa in A tier. Ooh, okay.
Whatever they did to Glartrox, like, he's super melty, and the ult isn't as strong anymore. Still pretty strong, but...
Okay, I was going to put Elsa in A, but I'm going to put her in S. I think she's still a really good character, but she's not as good as any of these characters, in my opinion. But she is better than these characters down here, if that makes any sense, chat. Obviously, it's a tier list. Nice. So this is going to be a lot of fun because you said you're a support player, and I want to know your opinions here. So let's go with White Fox. What are your thoughts on White Fox?
White Fox is S tier.
White Fox to you is S tier. Okay, I completely agree. She's a very good character. She is very good with dive. Not only is she really good with dive, if someone dives her, she is really good to, sustain that dive and, absorb that dive, and she can 1v1 any dive character and probably win.
And mobility is king, so just being able to teleport around is just super helpful.
That is true. If someone dives you, you can just teleport. Easy. Gambit.
I would put him in A tier. I don't think he's as scary as everyone thinks he is, at least not in my elo. I would put him in A tier.
Gambit, I still think is best in slot. He's broken. I'm sorry, he's broken. He is one of the most he got so many. Someone in chat today said, "Why are there people banning Gambit? Gambit got so many nerfs. It doesn't matter if Gambit got so many nerfs." Chat. Gambit is still a very broken support character. Not only is he broken, he enables so many people with his support ult, especially Star-Lord and Phoenix and everyone else when they combo. Propaganda, he's not broken. Gambit is broken. That ultimate ability, I will stay on. I wouldn't. I was gonna say on Boba's life, but I can't say that because Emily will kill me. Gambit's broken. No, you can easily kill him. No, you do not. He has 2 dashes and he also has 2 slams to heal himself. And he could throw cards and all that stuff. Chat, he's strong. Yeah. Stop it. Shit, you know what? I kind of want to move like White Fox to best in slot as well. Would that be crack? No, that would be drugs, right, chat? Mantis.
See? Not a lot of people play her, and that's probably because she's very aim intensive.
Oh, really? You know what the misconception there is there? A lot of people think Mantis not a good support in lower ranks, but she is actually one of the best supports. There's a reason why a lot of pros ban her, chat, or a lot of people ban her. She enables 3 supports. She has that damage boost. They kind of changed her damage boost a little bit to 12% to 8%, but they also increased her movement speed, and I'm pretty sure other people's movement speed as well. Mantis is a very strong character, and we'll also get into the fact that Ultron is another one of those characters that are very strong. But first, next up we have Luna. What do you think of Luna?
My baby girl. I would put her probably in A.
Okay, just
so she's like A, between A and S. Like, if I'm getting Dove all the time, I'm gonna swap to Luna and hopefully hit my freezes. But if I usually pick Sue first.
I think Luna is an S tier character. Bro, chat, help me with this. I am in a predicament. I want to move White Fox to best in slot or Luna to best in slot, bro, because I think they are 2 of the best support characters right now. The reason I can't put White Fox in best in slot is because I have to stay true to myself, chat. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and every time I see White Fox, I think her neutral is really good. But I am sorry, I am going to stand on this hill that White Fox's neutral is so good that they have to make her ultimate suck ass, and that's why her ultimate is not as good as it can be. They can't make her ultimate too strong because she would be one of the most busted characters. I do think her ultimate is ass. When she pops her ultimate, especially in my ranks, she gets deleted. She gets CC'd. She's horrible. But that's where Luna comes in, and I think Luna, you know, she could die in her ult as well, but I think that defensive ult, that 10 seconds or 8 seconds that she's dancing, you know, no one dies. So that's why I think, but I cannot say that Luna is best in slot because then I want to say, because Invis Woman still exists, and I think Invis Woman is on par with Luna. So that's my thinking, and I guess I'll go to you as well. Where would you put Invis Woman?
I would put her in best in slot.
Best in slot?
Yeah.
Luna. You think? Oh, not Luna. Invis Woman. You think Invis Woman is the best character in your ranks?
Yes.
For support?
I think she's pumping out consistent heals. A lot of heal botting is happening in the lower ranks because nobody knows how to use corners, and the shield is just so nice to be able to play around when you're being dove. Yeah, I put Invis in best in slot.
Okay, I can't argue with that. I think Invis is really good. Okay, moving on to Loki. What do you think Loki is?
I think Loki's a solid A. He's still good, but what makes him good is being able to copy another support that is better than him.
That is true. See, that's where I am also in a little problem here. I think Loki is a I think Loki is a very good support character. I wish I had really good memory, because I would say I know chat, you guys probably have better memory than me. Gambit is usually always banned, but if you don't ban Gambit, you're gonna have to ban Loki because you cannot give Loki Gambit. That's just some of the most broken. That's broken. I feel like I need to add another support in best in slot. I feel like I need to. But there are so many good supports right now. I don't know how. I just don't know which one it is. Jeff, where would you think Jeff?
I think Jeff is D. I wouldn't say he's playing for the vibes, but he's definitely pissing me off, even though he's so cute.
Okay. A lot of teams that we do see in MRI play Jeff.
I think because there's a lot of 2-2-2 in my elo. If Jeff is my like second support, I want to die.
Wait, so wait a minute. This is funny that you said that. You said there's a lot of 2-2-2 in your elos, but how come every time there's an elo hell or someone in my chat, they always complain that they're never running 2-2-2?
Maybe because like I'm plat diamond, so maybe triple support or whatever is lower a lot. I don't know.
Okay. I would say Jeff is... Okay, I'm saying Jeff is A. I don't think he's S. I think Jeff is A. The reason I think Jeff is A is I think in my ranks, chat, from my experience, when there's a Jeff ult, you have I'm going to say you have a 1 in 4 chance, a 25% chance of swallowing someone and actually living to kill those people. Usually, you get your ass blown up. No. You get your ass blown up. Your ult is not that strong, in my opinion. It's like White Fox. White Fox, when you pop a Jeff ult, bro, someone is waiting for you around that corner, bro. As soon as you pop a Jeff ult, bro, Phoenix pops ult. You have like a Magneto about to ult you. You have a, Hulk jumping to your team, and then everyone's getting bubbled, and you can't swallow anyone, bro. A Namor is waiting for you when you swallow people. A Bucky is waiting to slam you. I just think there are too many ways to counter. A lot of people do use it for positioning, but when you Jeff ult and leave that puddle on the ground and you go Jeff ult back to your to live, I still don't think that Jeff ult is good. I think Jeff ult is an ass heal, just like White Fox. I don't think it's good. I do think Jeff is still strong, but I don't think he is on par with any of these other supports, in my opinion. Though he does have good survivability against the dives. Yes. Someone said Jeff is an S tier character because Jeff players are A with 2 capital S's. What are your guys' thoughts? Adam Warlock.
I would put Adam Warlock as another like C character.
Adam Warlock C. I'm roughly the same as you. I think I think the only time you ever play Adam Warlock is when you're trying. It's like Penny. I feel like I'm gonna put him down here at C because the only time you ever want to play him is when you're trying to full hold on first point on a lot of these maps, and then after you fail the full hold, like Penny, you would probably switch. So that's what I would think. Cloak and Dagger.
So, Cloak and Dagger is just S in my ranks. Everyone plays her. I think she's very boring, but she's just so consistent and just so annoying. And everyone's learned how to do her fade, and yeah, so very easy to play. Everyone can play her.
Okay. I'm putting Cloak in one below you. I'm putting Cloak in A. I just feel like she's not as good as like Luna, White Fox, or Luna, Inviswoman, Loki. I don't. She is. I guess you say very easy to play, but I don't think she gets the same value as the other supports right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Even though she is pretty good, if she does get dove, chat, or someone's diving her teammates, she can put a bubble on the floor and then live that dive, kind of. Rocket Raccoon.
I would put Rocket as maybe A.
I agree. I think Rocket Raccoon is a good character right now, but the main problem with Rocket Raccoon, the reason I don't think he's S, Phoenix is very, very strong right now.
Right.
And I do think Rocket Raccoon, just like, chat, Cloak and Dagger, he is not that hard to play. He does get a lot of value. They did buff him, by the way. And also, I do think people don't realize this, but you get a res beacon every 45 seconds, or I think if I'm not mistaken, you get the res beacon if you die. It goes off cooldown, right? So if you throw down a res beacon, someone gets res, you die, and you come back, that's you get your res beacon right away. So I do think having an ability to bring someone back to life is really strong. It's like a redo button. So it's a redo button. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people in my chat, you guys have played against Mercy. Remember Mercy and Moth meta and all that stuff? Do you know how annoying that is? So, Ultron.
I would say Ultron is C down with the others that require triple support.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we see a lot of people playing Ultron right now. I guess not in what if go ahead.
It really is like 2-2-2 is like what everyone wants to play. They like really don't like triple support where I'm at in like Plat and Diamond. They think it's throwing sometimes. I think because like there's not a lot of consistent DPS that you require that second DPS to lean on to pump out as much damage.
You in your rank, and chat can also agree with this if you're in that rank. So, and you said in Plat or Diamond, people think 3 support is throwing. There's no way. How are Plat and Diamond players going to complain that 3 support is broken and not want and you guys say you don't play 3 supports? Chat. 3 supports is so strong. Especially if you're a DPS player, or let's just say you're a DPS player and you're not playing really well and you want to go Ultron or Mantis. Giving your team an Ultron or a Mantis is insane. That's wild. I think Ultron is an A. I don't think he's an S tier character, but I do think he's an A. I think you put him at C. Well, we're almost relatively close. And they go 1, 2, 3 is the problem. Yeah, chat. If you're running 3 supports, you cannot run 1 tank. How are you going to build your ult charge? You can't build your ult charge. You can't build your ults really fast if you have 1 tank player. That's not enough health pool right there. You need 2 tanks. 2 tanks, 1 DPS, 3 supports. And then last but not least, you have your support pool. Or support pool, I don't think is good right now. I am going to put support pool at... Usually when I have a support pool player, I'm sorry, we lose. I'm putting support... That's C. I think he's a C tier character. I don't think he's good. The only time I think support pool is good is like the beginning of the game. Support pool will probably have his ult much quicker than everyone else, and then you have that advantage. But throughout the whole game, I don't think so. I don't think so, man. And what would you think support pool's at?
I would put him at a B just because I would rather have him as my second DPS than the people I put in C. But he still like makes it really hard as the second DPS to keep everyone up. Like, yeah, he gets his ult in 0.5 seconds, but it's not really that good.
Wait, so you guys are playing support pool as your second DPS?
Yeah, second support, sorry.
Oh, your second support. Oh. Yeah, I usually have support Deadpool as my second second support, and we lose games. I have not had good luck. Maybe it's just me, but I don't have good luck. But I think this is a good tier list, chat. What are your guys' thoughts? This is my tier list of my honest... Usually when people do tier lists, You guys always say, oh, you guys are biased. You guys are, you know, only talking about your ranked experience or the top 1%, blah, 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 whatever you guys might be. Hey, but this time we had a great idea to bring in someone from chat who's going to represent you guys, and that is your guys' tier list on the right side. What are your thoughts? I think this is a great tier list.
Yeah, and again, like, this is the point of view from a support, but I hope I was able to represent everyone appropriately, and also thank you for letting me do this.
No, thank you for joining. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you. Chat, can we get a massive W for Cargo Sharks for joining us and doing her ranks tier list? Massive W. I like that. Hey, that was a little clever. Appreciate it.
See ya. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Hey, that's a little clever. I like that, bro. I don't know. I randomly thought, because you guys usually, when I do tier lists, usually you guys piss me off, and you're like, but J3, this isn't what happens in lower ranks. This is what happened in the lower. Well, we got someone from, you know, lower ranks. We put and they made a tier list for you guys as well. So you have my tier list and you have another tier list. There you guys go. Give Cargo your channel and retire, Jay. What the flark, bro? Okay, friends, YouTube thinks you might like this next video, so let me know if they're right.